Hello loves, my name is Giselle. Welcome back to the Fully Me channel. If you haven't already, please feel free to like this page, click on the subscription button so you know whenever we get a new video coming up, you have access to it. But for today, I have been working and this thought, this lesson, I would say, came to me, and it's funny how no matter what I'm doing, whether it's with the kids, whether it's by myself, whether it's journaling, whether it's a hard life lesson, or whether it's a really fun day, there are different things that come to me that kind of breaks down either situations that I'm going through or a new concept or idea that I need to personally work on. And so this one particular idea came to me a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to share it with you today because it's been going over and over in my head this morning. So here it is. Okay, you know how, what in the world? Okay, I'm outside. Okay, something black, big flying around my arm. You know how when you go to the grocery store and you get different foods, especially if you're planning on meals or you have an idea of things that you want to cook later on in the week, particularly with meat, and you go and you get it, and then something happens during the week where, surprise, we're going out to eat instead, or surprise, there's a celebration, or surprise, someone else wants to cook but they want to cook something different, and you end up having this meat or packages of meat in your refrigerator longer than you plan to have them there. Otherwise you would have frozen them, and the meat end up going bad. There's only so long you can have raw meat in your refrigerator. So I really try not to have this happen often, and I do pretty good, but there have been times when I'm like, oh, I have to cook that chicken, or oh, I have to cook that ground meat, and I go in there and I slice that plastic open, and it's like, oh, I think I have a day, and you get that whiff, and it's like, no, shoddy, go ahead and throw that out. Don't cook it at all. You can't use it. It is gone bad. Even though it seems like maybe, and then there's some times where the meat is all gray and you just know, no, not at all. I was thinking about that one day, and it was actually during my time of prayer, journal writing, just reflection, and it came to me that sometimes we can do this with our gifts. We will have like this download, this idea that comes to us, and it's like, yes, that is so good, okay, I'm gonna do that. Or we'll get an instruction for the next step on our journey or our process or our goal, whatever we're working on. We have that next step and it's really clear. We're like, yes, I'm gonna do that, and we just kind of put it to the side, or in this case we put it into the refrigerator. We have, like, as I said, a download or a big aha moment, and instead of acting on it, we put it into the refrigerator. I can say this because, man, I'm so guilty of it. There have been so many things in my refrigerator that has gotten to a point where it expires. Did you know that some projects can expire? Some projects have a time limit on it. And some projects, the time limit is shorter, and some are longer. What I've had to find, and I'm still working to figure out, is there's some downloads that I get, especially as a visionary, and I love to brainstorm and come up with all different types of ideas. I'm like, listen, I have so many ideas, I can start businesses for other people. Take this idea and run with it. You take this one and run with it. And so it's important to know, okay, so for this particular idea, the timeline or the time frame that I have to use it, it's really long. So I could probably just put that in the freezer for now. But then there are some that are more of a short-term period, and you put that in the fridge. That's okay, maybe not today, but that needs to happen. And when we don't use it, we begin to lose it. The whole phrase, you don't lose it, you use it, whether it's with your body, or whether it's with your voice, or whether it's with something else, whether it's with a person, whatever it is. You don't use it, you lose it. That can happen for some of our gifts too, where if we don't use the idea or the gift that we have, or what has been downloaded to us, it's still going to come through, because it's meant to come and be present in this world. It just may not come through you. It may end up coming through someone else. And then you look up and you see them on social media, or you see their business pop up, and you're like, man, that was my idea. They stole my idea. Well, technically, it was an idea from our creator. I like to say from God. And that gift, that idea is meant to get into this world. It's meant to touch other people. And it was given to you. It's given to us. And we have the wonderful privilege of being able to be a vessel for that to come through. But when we leave it in the fridge, when we don't use it, it goes bad, or it expires, or it has to be passed on to someone else, because the point is not to sit on it. The point is not to have a full refrigerator. The point is to use what has been given for nutrients, for sustenance, for nourishment, for ourselves and for others, just like we do with our food. Just like when we go grocery shopping and we get that meat, we get that food, that fruit, that vegetable, whatever it may be. The point of it is to put it in the fridge for a short period of time so that we can use it for different meals, not to leave it in there to stay. So today I want to just encourage you, if you go back into your creative refrigerator and if you notice that there are some things in there that it's time to use, can I encourage you, as I am encouraging myself? These words are coming out my mouth and hitting me right in the ears. Can I encourage us both to use what is in that refrigerator? Let's not let it expire. It was given to us as a gift. Let's use it today. So I hope this encourages you. Feel free to share this with someone else. If you have any comments or things that you would like to share, I would love to hear it. Otherwise, until next time, have a great day. Bye.